You want to be somebody who succeeds. You want to be somebody who builds something. You want to be somebody who people writing books about one day. You are going to have to be okay with being bad at for a long time. I've learned to look at every single loss as an opportunity of how to win more, and that's what you need to do too. You don't look at it like, hey, everybody's going to point and laugh. So quit letting people stand in your way. Quit letting you stand in your way, and understand that, you're going to suck.
Inevitably, there are going to be times in your life where it literally seems like the world is coming after you. And in those moments, if rather than panic, if rather than letting your mind run away from you, rather than getting bitter or angry or frustrated, if you remember in those times that forcing yourself to push through it, forcing yourself to find the opportunity, forcing yourself to find the lesson in that is going to be the very thing that gives you lift. It's actually constraints, it's having restrictions, it's having difficult times. Those are the things that allow people to really find and tap into the thing that's going to allow them to achieve what they want to achieve, because it's going to push you.
Once you understand that every time you lose is an opportunity for you to not only learn that lesson, but take it a +1 step past the lesson, you'll start to appreciate those lessons. These kind of things that happen to you, these very extreme situations that are very hard to overcome, these big obstacles, these things end up being some of the best things that happen to you. And I'm a real firm believer that you're not going to find one really successful person out there that doesn't have a real story of overcoming obstacles, because just like in the weight room, without resistance, you can't grow.
And I know that's never fun. That's not what anybody wants to hear. But the reality is, if you want to achieve something great in your life, you've got to be going into the hard places. You've got to be facing down the difficult things. You've got to be going down that road that is intrinsically difficult. It's untamed. It's wild. And in that sense that it's coming after you, in that sense that you've entered truly hostile territory, in that is the very thing that's going to lift you up and allow you to do what other people haven't done. That's exactly why the terrain seems hostile. That's exactly why it seems like things are crashing down around you. Because you ventured into the unknown.
Your muscles are not going to grow without weight and resistance. Your mental fortitude and strength and ability and skills are not going to grow without resistance. And that's why every single person you meet who is a very successful athlete or a very successful business guy or whatever, they have a story of overcoming extreme obstacles.
But it's only in the unknown that you're going to be able to find yourself. It's only in the unknown that you're going to be able to accomplish something that other people think is impossible. Because they only think it's impossible because no one's ever done it. And as Tullius Cicero said, whatever you do, do with all your might. So as you go into this wilderness of the untamed, as you venture into this dangerous territory, go like a bat out of hell. Go like you've got something to prove. Go with a chip on your shoulder. Go knowing that you're going to face danger. Go knowing that you're going to have to stand up for yourself and you're going to have to fight for what you believe. Go knowing that you've got to get stronger. Go knowing that right now, you're not the person you need to be in order to be successful. Go now, knowing that failure is guaranteed. Go now.
Success is hard. Being successful is very, very hard. It takes every bit of your focus, every bit of your energy, every bit of your concentration, every single bit of your soul is required to get where you want to go.
Knowing that in that failure, you will learn what you need. And by being willing to face that failure and being willing to learn from that and putting all of your energy into getting better, into taking responsibility, into focusing who you want to become, in looking at only where you want to go. In doing that, you get the lift that you need in order to soar above what everybody else is willing to do. But you've got to do it with everything you've got. Anything less is guaranteed failure.